Right, let's talk a little bit about these Bauer tools from Harbor Freight. And many of you guys may be looking at Milwaukee or DeWalt, and you think that Harbor Freight's a bunch of garbage. And I would totally agree with you until after I bought these tools that you're looking at right here. I bought the drill, I bought this grinder, and I bought the uh, impact and a little quarter-inch impact or whatever. And these I've had about 2 years now, and literally I've thrown this, got mad on a job site. I mean, that happens sometimes, right? I guess I'm not the only one. Some people do that. I got mad and it was 100 and something outside, and I threw this thing. And the only thing that happened is I noticed the trigger sometimes is a little sticky. But other than that, it works fine. It survived. I broke the clip off, little clip on the side of it. And some people complain about this one. It has no power. You know, let me tell you something real quick here about that. I had a commenter on one of my videos who told me about this. I don't think they had these when I bought this set originally. This is the larger battery. See, I have this one like this, and they have the one that's larger like this. The larger battery makes this machine into a totally different machine. The smaller battery in it, it dies really quickly, and as soon as you put any pressure on it, it starts to, it turns off. When you put the larger battery in it, it doesn't as much. It still has a protection circuit in it, so it doesn't burn up the brushes and stuff inside of it. So what it does is if it's under an extreme load, it'll shut off and you'll have to turn it back on. So it's a little bit irritating to get used to it. So this thing will turn on. If you put it under a load and you notice the bearings are starting to go on it, I've had it so long. I've literally worn this thing out. I mean, literally worn it out. Before the brushes or any of the other stuff, I've worn the bearings out of it, which I think if I was using about any tool, if I was using a DeWalt or what's it called, a Milwaukee, I would have probably wore the bearings out of this as well in about the same amount of time, because it's very extremely abused. Let me put it that way. We did get one of these drills once, and out of the package, it worked for about 10 minutes, and then something happened and it was frozen. I just took it back. Of course, with Harbor Freight, there's the easiest warranty ever. You can just take it back and they give you another one when it's within that 90 days. Or if you want to spend the money for the warranty, I haven't spent the money for the warranty on these. I wouldn't recommend it, because again, I've rarely had any problem with them. And I've had other tools. I have Bosch stuff and stuff like that, and they've been good too. But the thing I'd like about these, and I'll tell you what the benefits are. And some people go, well, should I buy a Milwaukee or buy one of these? And some are going to say, oh no, you got to get the Milwaukee. It's whatever. But let me tell you why that I bought these, and I still will continue to buy them. Is number one, the batteries are cheap. What's usually the thing that goes out in one of these tools? Any of them. I don't care which brand it is. The batteries are the first thing to go out, right? With Harbor Freight, they're like 20 bucks. All right. These I think are 40. And sometimes if you look on the Harbor Freight, there's an app you can get from it's not from Harbor Freight, but it's somebody made one. It's a really cool app. It's something like HFDBQ or something like that. You can look up the Harbor Freight app, and you can scan the box when you're in the store, and you can see if there's a coupon. So you're seeing here, I got all this new Bauer stuff. I have, let's look at it. I have the saw, okay. I got another impact, or I bought this. I got the hammer drill, and it's because, like I said, the batteries are cheap. When you have a Milwaukee or a DeWalt, you lose the charger, or the charger goes out, or the battery goes out, it's going to cost you more than the whole tool set probably from Harbor Freight. And you still get a good quality tool. So yeah, you save a little bit of money. Yeah, you might have to buy it twice as often. Maybe the tool won't last as long as Milwaukee. Maybe it only lasts half as long. But if it's half the price, then you've got that money in your pocket for the next time you have to buy it. Or if somebody steals it out of your truck, you're not out of the money. That's a common thing, isn't it? So this set I just bought, it came with, let's see, the saw came with a new, you notice the bearings are getting loose on this thing. Decided to buy another one. So it came with a new one of those. I actually haven't got it yet. I have to go pick it up separately because they were out of them. It came with an extra battery, so a battery by itself. I have one of these brand new ones. And then it came with a new impact, which I've already got one impact, but I wanted a second one. And it came with the reciprocating saw. So you have like a, Sawzall. So all four of those things and a new battery was only $199 with that coupon. So if you can find that coupon, sometimes it's available. You want to check that one out. It saves you about $100 on the set, and I would say it is definitely worth the money buying these tools. I'm the kind of person. See the Drill Master piece over there? Those are garbage. Okay, and I'll be very honest, but they're crap, but they are just as much crap as the other cheap ones you get from anywhere else, and they're like $10 with a coupon, and that's just the way it is. They're crap, and their old drill stuff was junk. It wouldn't even last you 6 months. These things here, I think they're just as high quality as the top names, and just very close. Maybe they're not quite as good, but again, they're a lot less expensive. So when you add those two things together, if they do get stolen out of your truck, you're going to be ahead. So, and isn't that often what happens? Some people go, oh, I take care of my tools and never leave them anywhere until you walk away when you're doing something and all of a sudden your drill's gone. And if that happens with a Harbor Freight one, what do you lose? These are like $69 for this. Big deal. Let's go down and get another one, especially if you use, and they have special coupons sometimes also for the Bauer stuff. If you look on that app, I don't know if I'll be able to put a link on there. Maybe I will if I can find it, and I'll show you. Let's take a look inside. I haven't opened these up yet. I just got this saw. I'm pretty excited about it. Let's check it out. Wow, this is pretty nice. I think it's a full-size blade almost. I'm not sure. It's a little bit bigger than, it seems like it's bigger than my other ones that I had. I had one of the other brand, I forget which ones. I remember a while back, somebody cut the locks on my trailer, and I have an enclosed trailer, and they stole everything except for all the Harbor Freight stuff. That's when I started going, maybe I should just get Harbor Freight. But the problem is the drills and stuff back then were poor quality. And now, this and the Hercules, I'm going to tell you, I've been really impressed with it. And also the new Earthquake. The Earthquake electric impact is, I'm going to tell you, there isn't anything else out there that even beats that. Okay, Snap-on, anything. I use that tool to break bolts specifically. It's the fastest way to do it. Yeah, it's hard on the tool, but you know what? For $250, as much money as I was making breaking those bolts off, I'd buy one and throw it away at the end. But the problem is the thing about it is I haven't been able to break it. I'm breaking 1/2 inch thick bolts with that thing, and I broke thousands of them, and I have not been able to break it yet. And I think this Bauer stuff is right up there, pretty close to that. Maybe the Hercules is better, but there's a lot more Bauer stuff available. So I got this new thing. It comes with a little case. If you get the impact, it comes in this nice little case like this. So does, I think this is the hammer drill. So I got the hammer drill. This isn't the regular drill, I hope, because I wanted the hammer one. I got a hammer drill. Yeah, it says hammer drill on it. we'll see how long it lasts, and come